Touchy here, and welcome to some more anime figure unboxing. And today we're unboxing the Kiss Shot Acerola Orion Heart Underblade figure from Good Smile Company. Whoops, I've dropped the camera. That was a good start. And this is a figure that is freaking awesome. I'm not kidding. I'm just literally just looking in there right now. I know that this figure is going to blow my mind. Of course, if you are not familiar with this character, this is the adult form of Shinobu from the series Baki Monogatari. This is actually a scene from Kizu Monogatari, which I haven't seen yet, but I'm very, very excited to see when it does come out. And this is what Good Smile Company have come up with. And already, like I say, I'm very, very excited to be unboxing her. So, let's have a look at the box here. Interesting colours going on here. We've got sort of a vampire-y vibe going on. We've got red, we've got purple, we've got black and orange, so sort of just a little bit of the colours of Shinobu, and sort of the colours that she wears as well. So I thought that was a very nice little touch there from Good Smile. We've got a picture of the figure on the front. We've got also a vampire bat in the background as well, just to give off obviously the fact that she is a vampire. And we've got a giant window as well, so you can look in there and see the figure. And believe me, if you see this figure up close, you will want her, because she is absolutely awesome already. Like I say, I can't see anything wrong just literally looking in the box, so I'm very, very excited. Of course, we do have our sticker of authenticity up in the top corner there with the, I think it's either the Baki Monogatari or Kizu Monogatari logo. So that is the front of the box. Just mentioned obviously Good Smile Company up in the corner as well there. Let's have a look at the side. So as we go to the side, we have this awesome illustration here. If I can keep the box steady. This is the thing with Go Figures turntable. It's got a mind of its own. It likes to sort of move on its own. So it's like very, very steady. As you can see, it's just moving. It's gone. It's gone already. Okay, I might have to hold it in place. Let's just stay. There we go. Hopefully, no, it still won't stay. Okay, anyway. Yeah, we have this illustration which is freaking amazing. It really is of a Kiss Shot in that pose from Kizu Monogatari. I'm loving obviously the vibe that's going on here. It gives off an eerie vampire vibe. You've got like a cemetery in the background. There's skulls. There's a dark purple, foreboding sky in the background, and we've got blood as well by the looks of things. I'm not even sure if that's blood or if she's just in a sort of a pool of water or something like that, but this is a freaking awesome illustration. It really is, and I'm really pleased that Good Smile Company decided to put this on the side of the box. Also, those piercing eyes as well. They look like they could just see right through you, don't they? They are really, really amazing. So I'll let the box do its own thing this time. So as we go to the to the back, hopefully it's going to stop for me. Yeah, it has. It's good. Fantastic. It's coming back now even as well. So as we go to the back, as you can see, we've got information about the figure. Another sticker of authenticity there. Interesting. It's the first time I've seen two stickers of authenticity on a figure box. And of course we've got a few close-up pictures of the figure as well, and the base. The base is freaking awesome. I'm loving the way she's holding the sword as well. And we've also got like a really sort of awesome but scary looking picture as well of her, with like the blackness going on, the darkness of her, and just the eyes, and oh my god, she looks amazing. She really does. So as we go to this side, we've got another big window here. We've got another awesome picture of her in that sort of evil tone going on, isn't there? It just makes you think like, oh my god, those eyes, they really would rip through me. Seriously, the way she's looking at me, that is murder. Those are murderous eyes with murderous intent. Really, really awesome stuff. I'm also loving the fact we've got all of this red and black going on as well, sort of just it going in together, sort of merging. Very, very nice stuff going on there for the box. And we've got obviously the big window, so you can look in from the side, and we've got a full picture of the figure as well. So I'm loving this box, Good Smile Company. It's not dramatically exciting, but I'm loving all these little attention to detail that you've done on it, little bits here and there, just to make it just a little bit more exciting for anyone who picks up this figure. So that's that side. Let's just go to the top, which is the interesting bit where I've got to sort of lift up here and drop down. And again, we're going to have a box that's trying to spin on us. So hopefully I can keep it in place rather. We've got a really big picture of Shinobu there, which I think is really, really nice. It just shows the quality of the figure already. We've got the black continuing vampire bats as well. Big window, so you've got a top-down view as well. Really liking this. And as we go to the bottom, we have just red, and it's upside down, but you can see that we've got a red here, a little bit of information about the figure, and Kishshot Acerola Orion heart on the blade underneath. 1/8 scale painted figure. So sorry it's upside down, but you will see it around the right way on the close-ups. So that's the box. Let's do some unboxing. Wow. Well, what can I say? First of all, she's a pretty darn stunning figure, isn't she? I mean, seriously, she really is an absolutely stunning figure. So, I can't really go in for too much of a close-up. I can move the camera like this close, and sort of, if I just loosen this a little bit, we can sort of just go up and down a little bit and just have a look at her. As you can see, the base is pretty darn huge. It is a really, really huge base. If I zoom in. And I like the idea of what they've done with it as well. But I'm really, really liking this figure. I really am, of Kishshot. And before I go into the positives and the negatives, I just want to give you guys a quick spin here on her. Now that I have a quiet turntable, I can do this, thanks to Go Figure, who are awesome again. But wow, isn't she pretty darn awesome? In fact, it's doing it on its own. Just want to do that very, very slowly, but wow, she is freaking amazing. She really is. Now, let's move on to those positives. Well, positives are, first of all, that base. I mean, yeah, as I mentioned, the base is freaking amazing. It really is. So what you've done here is you have one whole base, and then you have two plastic bits as well. So you have these see-through water effect plastic bit, and there's another plastic bit underneath as well, which is also like a see-through water effect. And what you do is you pop her legs into the see-through water bit underneath, and then you put this bit over the top once you've put the bottom half of her dress on. So surprisingly, she has a cast off if you really wanted to cast her off. And I think it's an original idea. I really like the idea of it, and the way that obviously she's sitting in the water effect. It does give off a really nice effect of her sort of in there, you know, battle damaged as it were, ready to get up and fight once again, sword in hand, etc. As you can see under here, you've got these little bits that the other base sits on top of. So I thought that was quite a clever idea by Good Smile Company. I think they've done a really nice job on this figure, and it's a really cool idea as well. And even like the Rock series, you can see they've done a really nice job on these. I'm absolutely loving it, I really am. Now, the actual painting and the figure itself, purely phenomenal. Phenomenal, if I can speak correctly. I can't even go in any closer unless I just lean the camera a little bit and just try and zoom in like that and try and hold this steady if I can. But you can see the actual ripped and torn effect on the dress as well, which I'm loving. And I'll just keep spinning her, but my god, is she awesome. I'm loving the hair as well. I'm going to drop back here a sec and just bring this camera up here. I mean, the hair is just absolutely amazing. So yeah, these are the positives that we're on now, and like I say, there are quite a few. I'm loving this sort of translucent kind of effect here on the purple part of the dress. So like that's meant to look furry, but it actually looks more like it's more dangerous, like it's actually spiky. I'm loving the gloves here as well up here, and just the hair. As I say, the hair is just freaking amazing. How it's all strewn all over the place and pointing outwards, and of course that face as well. Just look at those eyes, the piercing, ice cool stare of Kishshot. It's enough to send shivers down your spine. It really is. So I am absolutely loving this figure. I really am, and I've got to say, you know, if you are a Bakemonogatari fan or a Kishshot fan, you need this figure in your life. You really do. Now, negatives. Now, there is only one negative that I want to talk about, and that is the sword. Yes, the sword, without me knocking the background, is without a doubt one of the most pain in the arse ideas I think Good Smile Company have ever come up with. I mean, admittedly I haven't got any other Monogatari figures from them yet, but the sword, let me explain, is in two pieces. So if you can see down here, if I can hold the actual turntable sec, this bit here connects to this bit underneath, so they separate. Putting them two together without causing any paint transfer is, without a doubt, the right use of the word, a bitch. I'm not kidding. It is one of the most frustrating things I've had to do for a while, and I was getting very, very annoyed and frustrated and angry, because I think it is a very, very stupid idea of Good Smile Company to do that. So okay, you're going to put it right up next to her hair, right up next to the cleavage as it were, right up next to her face almost, and it's a different colour as well, so the chances of paint transfer are quite high. But if done correctly, you will get away with it. And I think, like I say, she's a pretty amazing figure, and that is the only drawback with her. Now, I'm loving the fact that the sword has got its own place as well on the actual base, so they actually thought about that, the fact that the sword would be sticking out or wobbly looking, so it's actually got a little hole down here that it slots into. Nice addition, nice idea. This is without a doubt one of the best figures that I've seen from Good Smile Company. I mean, wow, I mean, Ultimate Madoka is pretty awesome, but this is generally a really fantastic figure, and she's going to look absolutely amazing in the cabinet. And I am really, really enamoured with Good Smile Company's ingeniousness and cleverness, and just generally the way they go about things and how they bring these kind of scenes to life. It's just absolutely fantastic, it really is. And like I say, she definitely needs to be picked up, if you can pick her up, because she is just freaking amazing. So while you are looking at the size comparison, I am going to round up and just say literally, buy her. Yeah, buy her. If you are a Monogatari fan, you need this figure in your life. She is absolutely amazing. The only drawback I can think of is that base, because the base is freaking huge. It's going to take up quite a bit of space, as you can see, in a cabinet with all other figures. I mean, you probably could have her on her own without all of the water if you found some way to actually prop her up. But the problem is the sword is quite long. So as you can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see that underneath, but the sword is actually quite long and does go down. So if you was to try and just sit her on her own without the base, which I don't know why you would do that anyway, because the base sort of really does bring the whole effect together, you would have like the sword being too long and it would sort of wobble out a bit, as it were, so it would almost bend to the point of breaking. So I wouldn't recommend doing that unless you've got some way of actually displaying her without the base. Even if you had her up high and the sword hanging off of the edge of something, there's that way of doing it. So that's a space saver idea, but otherwise she is freaking awesome and you need to pick her up. So I'm going to leave it at that and just mention that this week is all about Monogatari, because we will be unboxing two other Monogatari figures this week, and it will be the Kotobukiya Senjogahara, and we've also got another Senjogahara as well, which is a prize figure to unbox. So yeah, it's all about Monogatari this week, so I'm looking forward to sharing these figures with you, and of course sharing even more figures with you in the future as well. So it just leaves me to say thanks for watching, and if you like Kiss Shot, then give us a like. And if you think she's pretty darn awesome, then share the video to other Monogatari fans, let them see how great she is, and let them know how awesome this, well, Good Smile Company are really, and also just to check her out, because she is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, that leaves me really just to say thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.